Good time of day, everyone. Alright. There we go. So, today is going to be a little more on the currently unnamed game that is not Final Fantasy. Hello. I'm going to say it wrong. Keysrill. Close enough. But today, let me pop this open. I've done a little work. I figure if I'm going to go off course as enough to have a Morgborg rules, I might as well have a darker tile set. So that's what this is. But the most amazing thing is so clearly everything is still working. And this is the most amazing thing of all. Because what I've done is behind the scenes. I think I actually took the second fighter. Yeah, it's still taking the second guy. That needs to be fixed. But that can be done later. But behind the scenes, I have completely retrofitted the entire engine to use everyone's new entity-controlled class stats. Player entity, an enemy entity, and every flavor of various types of other things. So it's been kind of a journey here and reworking the entire engine. But it's been an interesting one. Anyways, that's not today's struggle. Today's struggle is, let's just get rid of this old busted up tile map. Where's delete on this? There you are, right at the bottom. And add our new one. You can go at the top. Now I'm probably going to have to make this an object later, or a, not asset. It's called a man, it's been so long since I've been in Unity, Unity that I don't remember what it's called, but that's probably a good thing at this point in time. Okay, so I have a tile set. I have some assets. I drag that in there. Yes. Okay, that's coming along nicely. So there is a way to add collision to this. And I had looked it up briefly. Probably too briefly. So it's going to be a journey. Okay, so it has collision on the standard ones. And now we should be able to put collision on this. The question is how. So I have that cell selected. I'm not getting a pop-up. Ooh, this is going to be joyous. Can you tell me what you are? You're a bucket. You're an eyedropper. You're an eraser. You are not putting anything down. Okay. Okay, let us select this one. Ah, there we go. Physics. I want physics. There we go. We got physics down here. And if I press the button that... Can I select to the whole cell? There we go. Could I do multiple and do these at the same time? Probably not. I'll just do it the slow way. Boop. Boop. Yeah, it's a key. F. Can I just hit this and go F? F? Okay. Lowercase f. There we go. That should be roof. And for now, these will all be this. Oh yeah, and these trees in town view should have that. So we have this. Now, how do I put stuff back in here? Let's try putting these rocks in. Possibly. I'm not sure about the one ways. I know I saw someone going, hey, here's how you do it. But I'm not too certain. Okay, let's delete that. Now let's put something in its place. Can I just go click? Yes, I can. Okay, let's delete that. Let's, for sake of argument, click, 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 click. Okay, now let's disable the script that has us have an encounter every 3 steps. That will help us figure out what we've done absolutely wrong on this grid map. That should be under map control. Yes. And the secret to everything. To do. Return. Remove me. As an extreme go horse says, always leave yourself promises you'll never keep. I think that some of them are also more scripted things. It's a collision, but it's a special one that just forces you to move in that direction. Like, the collision's there, but when it runs, it sees the collision, it just says move anyways. And that's more of a coding side than a baked-in like RPG Maker would do. Now let's see if this still works right. I press the button. Is it showing up here? RPG. There you are. All right. Ah, it would help if I wasn't returning early. Yes, I need to do that. Here. Because the player character still needs to move correctly, and that's what all move action is. Oh, look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing. So, can I paint the screen? So I go into tile map. There is a bucket tool. Not going to let me do it. Boop, boop. I just had you working. 2. Okay, so it's selected. It's unselected. Okay, weird. Let's just get what we had before and see how well that works. Ooh. Okay, so I have that. I can use paint. Glorious. So, what did we have before? We had a little path that went around. Would have been better if, you know, I screenshotted things. Oh no, I don't have a path end. I'll live. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I missed that area. Okay, I do want that. There we go. I have line selected. There we go. Go like this. It went like this. No, I should be using the other one. So this, it's that one. Good. Make that right there. Looks awful. It will work for now. Okay, maybe not too bad. Whoops. Now I might need to rethink this because I have the sprite at this big. I think you're a 32 by 32 sprite. Can I get info on you? I could just look at you, and you are 1-to-1. I'll revisit that later. Anyway, so I just need to put down these two things. Maybe let's put a tree in here. So let's remove you two. So right now I realize that I might have my test thing as twice the size it should be. But I'll figure that out later. Alright. Can't get in there. Nitro walk on these. Nice. This should improve speed of making map by far too much. Okay. It also has a very retro look, like what game? The Ultima series? Yes. I think that's the one, early ones that had, you know, black background because it was expensive to blit a colored background or something. Or that was just the early thoughts at the time. Alright, I want to fix this quickly. Can I half your size? You are half the size. Let's move you to 8 by 8. And let's fix the movement stuff. Player move action. Oh yeah, I made this its own class because I was silly. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I am just going to set up some variables. Alright, move horizontal equals 8 now. Our vertical equals 8 now. And I am just going to update these offsets so I don't need to keep track of magic numbers. Magic numbers are numbers that are there for mysterious, undocumented reasons. And they're great until you need to know what they're doing. Alright, so let's go back. Now I'm tiny. Now I'm... Oh. I'm moving half steps now. I mean, this is kind of interesting, but it's possibly not what I want. Though it is interesting. I mean, I can't walk halfway on that. I'll keep this in back of head. Because really, you can make it granular as you want. Godot, please. Let me type 16. I'm not trying to type number key 6. Now, if I was doing this properly, I'd have, you know, a tween between the two spaces, but that can be done later. And probably off screen as I curse for hours at why it no work. Actually, I say that, but I know the joys of no, I'd have to set up a little more than that. I was going to put in the alarm that would, you know, increment every frame a pixel or something and then quit, but I need to have a proper function to launch to actually do the rest of it. For now, I could do it. I would, not be returning stuff correctly. I'm thinking. Would this hold up the main engine's process while it's going? Well, let's find out. Combat engine, alert, timer. There we go. What's a frame? Frame is 60th. I'm going to pull out the calculator. I need to know how many decimal points I need to go. I never played Atari games, or a lot of early PC ones. I just know far too much about them because I am what I am. Okay, you're a good number. Gotta erase the milliseconds. So. For index in range absolute x offset, or I do this, we'll find out, or absolute it likes that. That's terrible. Yeah, let's tab you over. Bar offset. X normal equals X offset over move horizontal. Bar offset Y normal equals Y. Honestly, I could do over an absolute version of this. I just want to keep the, how should I put it? I wish to keep the signage on it while just making it equal 1. So, if we're coming in here with a -8, I want it to only move 1 at a time. So what I'm doing, because I know in a roundabout way that this should be equal to that, is I'm going -8 over 8, which equals -1. The zeros will still give you 0. So I get to keep everything without really messing around. There's probably cheaper ways to do this, but this can allow me to do scales of it. Like if I made some sort of fast running shoes, I can double that without too much trouble. Okay, let's comment you out. Very complicated. Anyways, unknown function can convert one. Actually, it's always going to be 8. Magic numbers. Let's just try that. I don't need to have the full. Okay. Whoops. Breaking everything. It's terrible. Oh, look at that. If I wanted to do it better, I would be doing interpolation so that it would have a slow startup, possibly skipping a frame or two, and a slow ending. So it'd be kind of like a curve. But yes, that is working. So now for step 2 of this test. How do I do camera? It truly is the question. So, blushing, at first blush, I just want to have a camera that doesn't care about going out of bounds, and I will just need to compensate by making enough terrain out of bounds. So let's try that out first. Let's just slap a camera on this. Let's create a new object. Actually, I have to right click. Alright then. 2D camera. What do you look like? Okay, if I run this, it's just going to show me this top corner here. Nice. If I move this around. Oh god, I can go diagonal. There's some, wait, no, there's something slightly wrong with this await stuff. Yeah, look at that. I'll keep it for now, but I know it's completely cursed. So let's stick this camera on the player character. Not on the sprite, on the player character. Let's have you, camera, can you, you know what? I'm going to get rid of you. Oh, yeah, because this is pushed out. Okay, I have to push the camera out as well. So you have to be offset 8 by 8. Now, I should get for free a camera. Look at that. It's a camera. It looks a little horrible because let's move left to right. Because of the pixel art being shaded. May have to revisit that later. But as it stands, good enough. Okay. Sippy sip. Okay. Oh, that's technically more than I expected in 20 minutes. Whoops. Do not move the camera. So, that said, I don't need any fancy following styles, but you can add them so that it does, like, you know, it'll slowly lag behind, which has become the accepted way to do this until it reaches a certain point in which it, you know, it picks up speed because you can't go off screen unless you're a Sonic game. So I'm going to make you an object. If I could remember how to do that. Make scene. No, I want to save this. This as a scene. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's a player object now. If we need to edit it, we go into Objects, and then we just edit it on there. And it will update over here. This allows us to add other maps. So, if you excuse me, I'm totally not pulling up a browser and looking up Final Fantasy 1 Overworld. I am not doing that. I'm not crediting a random RPG site.net. I'm trying to figure out where the heck... Okay. Where did we start in the game? I don't think I ever properly beat Final Fantasy 1. It's not like I cheated. I just never got to the end, and I've seen some people go through it. I've seen some people go through it very fast. Where do you need to build the bridge? Let me check another map. So no, you build a bridge, and it's always been the silliest thing that they'll build the bridge. Okay, this is a big one. I should be able to remember stuff. Okay, that's where you build the bridge. It is once again very silly. So there actually was a second dungeon you could get down to. Interesting. And that's where you used all the canoe stuff. Okay, at least I have a basic landmass in mind. Let us Can I make you a branch? Yes, I can. Basic... Oh, cap lock's on. Basic tile map. Okay. So, what I can do is make a new scene. It is a 2D scene. Very important. And we will call this World Map. How big are you in pixels? Because I just want to do a quarter. What was it? Do like 40%? Yoko Taro's How to Steal a Game. You are 496 by 496. Impressive. So dividing up that by 16, what is your grid size? $256 tiles by 256 tiles. What's 40% of that? 102-ish. Okay, 100 by 100. Sure. Let's do that. Save on the overland travel. Okay. So, just to get myself a canvas. What are you called? Color, yes. Color rectangle. Everyone's favorite. And give you a size of... Transform. There we go. So, give you a size of 16,000. Okay. Technically, I'm going to need a border of more, but figure that out later. And also, I might need to put up, you know, like guardrails again. I won't actually make them proper tiles, but guardrails nonetheless. So we have this. Now, we want to bring in our scene that we're using for this. So we want a basic tile map. So we have basic tile map, and everything we have done before is in this. Now I can cheat in this instance and do a line, and I could fill it all in with water. Hey, are you covering that up? Oh no! That saves the, Well, I have just discovered something. Well, it won't change the original, but every time I move this, it's going to have this on it. That's fine. That's kind of silly, but that's fine. Boom. I might fix that later, but that is amusing. So, clean this up. Try and remember how Godot orders stuff so I can... Yes, that's what I want. So I can see what's going on. I want to delete. Okay. So we're going to fill the world in with water. So we take water. Your tile mapped, right? Your tile. Yeah, your tile map properly. Okay, let's go back to tile. Or, physics. Oh no. Can I... I'll live. Are you just not showing up again? What's going on? We had this problem before. Okay, go back to tile map. Select that tile. Oh, I would really just like things to work. I mean, like, it's giving me all the basic things, but it's not actually placing them down. So what? If I have too many tiles deleted, I can't add more tiles? Well, you know, I just fixed this. Okay, so I destroy you. Because I really don't want to remake all this stuff. So I have this. Why are you just deleting? Interesting. Oh, here comes the rain. So, can I actually put stuff in here? Oh, that's a hard select. Okay, that's silly. So that doesn't toggle. Okay, so you can use the rest of the tools, but it's not going to tell you when you... Yeah, okay. I see how you work now. That's kind of silly. Acceptable, but silly. Okay, so now, if I take off this thing, I should be able to place yes. Confusion ended. Boop. Now, there's other things I know you can do in this, like putting in random chances other tiles will be picked. So you can have a group of grass tiles, and there will be a 5% chance of a flower being put down. Which is, you know, useful for not having to have you fiddle around with... whoops, I don't want it like that. Fiddle around with how stuff should look. On the detail side, add a bit of organic chaos, I guess you could say. I really want click point, hold shift, let's make you tiny. Let's see if this melts my computer when I click the paint button. Okay, there we are. Click the paint button. Okay. Save the world map. And save world map. Good stuff. Now, totally not looking and referencing another map. It's actually kind of in the middle. Yeah, So we're kind of in the middle. We'll make a little peninsula. Everything will be fine. Whoop, wrong window. Why can't I? Okay. So let's begin our happy little mistakes. And start with... Boop. Not that much boop. There we go. Make that little thing right there. Not too big. Stamp you right in. That's nice. You can click multiple and put them down like a stamp. Very unexpectedly useful. I don't have ports. I'll figure that out later. Now let's see how terrible this stuff looks. So I just want a little bit of treeage around here. Nice 2 tiles away. There is a way to kind of automate this, but I haven't looked into it because I'm lazy like that. But let's just deal with it for now. Make these like too wide. Okay. Add one there. Add one there. No, these aren't too bad. Didn't exactly spend a week trying to get them to tile right. It was more like... Whoops. A good hour. That doesn't look half bad. Nice. For giggles. There, character, where are you? No, I don't want the tile. The one thing I will say in this game is, Jesus, this nothing you're trying to pick up, you picked up. Can I redo? Okay. Put you there. Lock everything because seemingly... Lock. I will grab everything else except what I have selected. Don't you come in with... Yeah, you should have a sprite. Also does... I don't think my water tile's right. Anyway. Oh no. 1 second. Oh, how do you set this? Mode. Anyways, I'll deal with that later. Yeah. Oh wait, player characters behind everything. That's why. There we go. Problem solved. Let me do some quick math. Oh, that was on a proper multiple of 16. Nice. Which means I have to minus 8 from it. Okay, what about you? Oh, you're a little off. 43 times 16. And then I guess we add 8. Plus 8. Yes. Project settings. Boot, splash, run, config. Actually, I can just run the scene. Yeah, I can just run the scene. No, no, the one next to it. Look at that. I'm missing the rest of the stuff for player movement. Yeah, because there's a script on that. Let us attach the combat scene. And let us attach a script to this. Can I go up a path? Where are you? Battle information, data structure, objects. I think you were map control. Are you going to crash? No. What script do you have? You have map control. You have combat scene. Name is Shattering Arctic. Is that only because I'm in that one? If I run this, well, this... Yeah, this one's... Oh. We got thunder. I've never played too much with Roll20's stuff to see if they could even tile map properly. But, yeah. This is strange. I mean, we can delete this at this point. Run the scene. It's like this is not firing off correctly. That said, get all these errors here. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. HP is Shattering Artifact. It isn't stopping anything. Map control. Debugging. Okay, let's switch you to remote. So these are... Wait, you're visible? You shouldn't be visible. I moved up. Why are you visible? How are you visible? Do I have you? Oh, okay. Haha. I can't go in water. So, what else I need right now to get what I wanted done today, which I'm getting done in under an hour, which is concerning for how long I want to try and stream. The idea would be to make a town one based off of this. That... Okay, I am going to pull open the Sprite and try to explain things. It is a very bad decision. Okay, Sprite turn on. So, we have map A over here. Map A has a collision zone that either casts when we start moving onto it or not. That is marked, let's say, 1. And we set it so that it is known that when you enter map tile 1, you open up map, let's just call it 1, and places you on entity 1, or tile 1. You can also like have tile 2 for other ones, and this could even be other tiles, but they need to exist. And how do we want them to exist? RPG Maker, you know, you would just set values of the tile and link them to the other map, but we don't quite have all that fun stuff. Okay, I'm just going to wing it. So I'm going to turn off our fancy movement because I need stuff to be where I expect it to be. Either everything's going to be controlled by the sucker or not. So, in map movement, let's make you a proper tutor. That should be good. Now, after the character moves, let me just, is it shift click? Is it alt click? Nope. I was just in it. So I'm in map control, click. Bah. What script are you? Basic main character. Do I not have it? There it is. I'm going to need to look more into the rays. This is not going to be fun. So what I need to do is I need to make a collision that is not physics collision. After I move and I'm at my final location, I just do a little ray that's like 1 pixel wide of where the center of mass is on this, and not like these long ones that I'm trying to see where the next thing is. And then I get back all objects in like this, what's the physics layer I can use? Or was it down here? I also, let me get back to 2D. Will that give me more options? So how there is... Sorry, I'm braining hard. Layers... That's not what I want. Oh, wait, this is an object. This is not a proper. Let me pop you open then. In your own dang window. Aha. Tile map. Or maybe not. Visibility. Okay, here it is. Those are the visibility masks, which I could do for, you know, like fancy hide everything in this, make some pseudo Z layers, but I want the physics masks. You could have been more simple. Okay, good old-fashioned Z ordering. Unless it actually is under visibility. No, because this is like light mask and that. I don't want to open up a 20-minute YouTube video to try and figure out where the one thing is. But I lack the vocabulary to Google and still get, you know, the same video, because nobody makes actual web pages anymore of where a thing is. We were just in there. That's for placement, that's for editing. Select you, and I get to select the physics layer down here. So Oops. Let's just make something called test. Make you, I don't know. Nice orange color. Make you a 16 by 6, yeah, 16 by 16 sucker. As soon as I find where your things are. Okay, 16. 16. Can I zoom to you? That'd be too easy. It probably is an option. Oh, that's nice. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Man, I just... Okay, so... Position. Okay. Boom. Okay, that's good enough. So if I give you a physics layer... Make you a square. You can be 16 by 16. Can I... Okay, that's fine. And... What do I go? Like, visibility layer 2? I want 6. I wanted 2 to be water stuff, but I'll get to that later. Man, it looks so horrible zoomed up. As I said, I didn't exactly tile those right. They're mildly fine for like this, but even I'm seeing some oddities there. I'll live. I can always fix it later. I just needed to get it done. So the thing I need to look up is this monumental mess. Let's see if I can't find myself some answers. How do I get into different physics layers? That would be nice to know. Collision mask is in there. Okay, so there is a mask. Ah, okay. You can have up to 32 layers. Set the bits corresponding to layer 1, 0, 1, 3, or also 2. This is dumb. But this is how it actually always works. Bar, we will call this event tile. Map change tile equals, there's our horrible binary. So not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, Not 5, but 6. Check at. Check move tile on. Okay. So var space state equals map collision tile equals this, but only 1 bit. So where do I put that in? Is it the third option? Is it positional? Can you give me a smidge of actual code that I can look at? No? You can show me all the ways to display it, but you can't literally write the code that shows me something with a mask. Nice. I love when they do this. It's the equivalent of tell you everything fancy about it, but then, like, how do you draw the owl? Literally that. Because they can't show you, like, you know, you just, here's a little example of you using this in this actual function. No, that's too much work. Oh my god, please. Okay, let's go back through some other things. No, can't show me the bit mask either. Well, I hope... Okay, I should be able to pass it in like this. Can I split you up like any other language? Nice. Okay. First... Yeah, you don't even give me the option to put in the name of this. Can I really do keywords in this language? Well, it's just the third one, so I shouldn't care. Oh, nice. You exit out. I don't know if I clicked wrong or what, but okay. For now. Yeah, we could just do this. Everything should work as proper. Yeah. Yeah, it probably will never be zoomed in unless I want to do like, okay. Everything's still working, and I've changed a core component. That's good. Let's do a query. That is literally position X plus 1 and position Y. And we will do it with map change tile. Put that in there. And I just want to have a debug output. Oh, nope, I don't want to select everything. Debug print len result. Okay. Is it print debug? Yes, it is. Okay. So every time the player character moves, after the move, I am going to call player character check at for this test. And I can't spell, which it shouldn't be surprising to most people. Okay. No, I don't want that. Please. Check move tile on. Okay. I made it complicated to hurt myself. Okay, so I play world map. Boop. Oh god, that's every frame. If... Yeah, I can do this again. You're not showing up. Alright, time to do some Googling. Oh, I don't want an introduction, I just want to know how to set the dang layer. I understand why some of these are written like it, but I don't need 20 minutes to figure out how set layer to this. Small scene, pickup scene. Can I just control F layer? Do I need to turn on random JavaScript in order to actually see something? Maybe. No? You can't? Okay. Use layer mask. Body be collided with the layer players. Since you want players videos, it should be in there. Player 3. So do I need to have player have that proper layer as well? It's looking that way. Player character. Sure. Let's see if this does anything. Oops. That is indeed not the thing. I just want to know if something is at location. We've been through this before. Please, tell me if something at location. No, you must have 3 objects made to know if something is at location. You're never allowed to know if something is at location without going through all the boilerplate to know if thing is at location. I'm not asking a lot. Light mask? I guess. No, wait, it wasn't 3, it was 6. What am I thinking? Okay. Maybe that's the solution. Nope, of course not. Why can you actually tell if something is at location? That's too hard of a question. Okay, let me just go back into here. Go over to script. Turn off this thing. It was working for the other thing, but let's just see. Because we could do this stupidly. Whoops. And return everything and then just look for stuff we care about. Because screw efficiency, modern programming. I'm not even getting anything. What's going on here? This is getting called. Yes, thank you for including extra round brackets. That really improved my experience. Boop. So this is getting 0. This is getting 0. That's getting 6 now. Because I'm trying to move down. Why is it getting 6? Interesting. I'm curious. So I run this. Okay, what does results look like? Nothing. Move on. So I move again. Said I move again. And then we get this next one that has nothing. Move on. So I hit down again, and I get this dictionary of size 6. What's in the dictionary? And get the object. Yeah, it has... It's not 6 long. Collider ID. And the object is just an object tile. Shape is that. Okay, for sake of argument. Oh wait, you're still yelling at me. Oh, are you not configured correctly? Node only serves to provide. Please use. Oh, you need to be a shape. Okay. I will make you a shape. Collision shape. Are you being weird because you're just not... No, it's not that. So, yeah, I just noticed this morning. Collision shape only serves to provide a collision shape to a... Please use a child of area 2D static binding. Okay, so an area 2D. Area 2D. Please, please just, for the love of God, just move correctly. Thank you. Okay, where are you? Because you're not going to actually be anywhere. Okay, they're on top of each other. Now will you work? Oh no, I have all the crap turned on. 1 second. Boop. Move. Nope, still don't see anything. Even my collision detection doesn't see it. I don't think this does anything. Well, anything I need for right now. Huh. That's fine, it's fine. It's mostly me trying to figure this out. I'd say it'll happen off screen because this is a just stupid engine feature that I would think the thing they'd want to have the least complicated is basic collision systems, but I'm wrong. Because the only thing I can think of is to return a collision and say, no, I'm not actually one you care about for collision, but I want to be here so that I can be checked later, which is just dumb. And they have an inbuilt system. It's just they're going to want me to watch a hour-long tutorial to know how to check 2 boxes. And I'm not going to do that on stream. I don't actually want to do that at all, because I find it tedious. Especially when they don't actually give the information in a way you can use. Like they use some hack-eyed system and you need to rewrite everything, but you find another tutorial, it's like, no, you do it this way, you do it this way, you do it this way, because multiple solutions to the same problem makes really great code bases. It doesn't. So, get object in layer at position. Collision in given layer. Maybe there's something more and the actual docs don't explain all this stuff. I mean, the joke of programming is you watch an Indian guy explain stuff, but it's a horrid existence to go through several of those in a row, still trying to find the same thing. Because nobody can define the basics of how their system should work. I don't want move and collide. I want I want thing at location. Oh. There's so much stuff here, but none of it looks like that I'm actually... I could literally write this by hand. And it would be quicker than trying to figure out what magic things they want me to do. I hate when it's like that. I don't need tutorials. I need a simple, here is how you have layer different than other layer, instead of everything collides with everything. Oh, I don't want to do all this. Because here's what you do. You iterate through every single collidable object in that layer and go, is this point in your hitbox? If so, return the thing. But no, we can't do that. Or at least we can't do that easily. Because, you know, engine, you must do things with rays, even though the rays don't work anymore, it looks like, and don't return the thing you want. You know, let's do everything but 1 for that bit mask. Maybe I'm off by 1 in that, and that's what's causing this. Then I could just blame it on my own incompetence instead of being mad at code. I'm mad at code a lot. Nope, it's still not seeing it. You know, let's try just fully removing. Yeah, I fully removed it. It should be colliding with everything. And it's still not returning that other item. And it has a collision box. If I'm able to get the collision on tile maps... Oh, there's another one. I should be getting collision on, you know, actual objects that have colliders on them. Unless again, this is just like, you know... all the way out here. I mean, like, I can't tell its size. Can I hide you? Okay, let's move you out of this so I can see you and turn you off. Wait, there we go. It had to be on the area 2D, didn't it? Oh, that'd be dumb. I can see it, though. Let's do the time warp again. Okay. Nope. How about I just turn you to everything? I mean, completely ruin the idea of what this should be doing, but maybe it would actually work now because... Okay. Have you... Oh, wait, no. Well, it shouldn't matter because I'm colliding with everything. Okay, let's just have that be 1. This is 1. This is a basic everything collides with me. And nothing collides with it. Don't care about gravity, don't care about linear, care purely about collision. Transform. I mean, like, there's no scale on this. Basic 8 pixels, yada yada, visibility ordering. Yeah, because this is just a, well... It's not even colliding, like... If I take one of these suckers... and bring it over and it's like... I'm going to add a new child. Just give me a 2D node. Let's put you under there. And I'm going to paste... I don't even know if I have a copy still. Yeah, let's just copy you. Yeah, you're a static. Does... Okay, one sec. Static body 2D. So we have you. I'll put you on it. Bop. Don't care. Okay. So you are... Whoops, I don't want that one. Yeah, I can't even enter... Okay. So it needs to be static body 2D for this. Oh, Joyce. Okay, I put you at mask 3, layer 3. I still don't see you. No, wait, it was supposed to be like mask 6. I'm hitting you like that. It should be returning everything. I don't get this layer stuff. Not in the slightest. It's like, just put everything on same layer because we're not... Okay, so this shouldn't matter. The visibility shouldn't matter. Somehow under collision box, you don't set collisions in a collision box. You set it under the thing that is on the collision box because reasons. Maybe if I actually specify it now, it'll work. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that's not the right one. You know, let's cast this a bit more for no good reason. 4 should be fine. 4 should be fine. Well, yep, thank you, Godot, for bringing up some random 64-bit integer thing. Totally was what I was typing. Huh. Yes, very strange. I almost do just want to iterate through an entire list of transition tiles because then I know exactly what's going on. I could just do bounding box checks because they should be about on top of each other. Somebody's just using my driveway as a turnaround. That's always fun. Now, what could I do with this? I don't want to make a bad system that I'm going to replace like too much later. How do I detect a collision on a specific tile type? Boom. I don't want move and collide. Just let me check at position. Well, at least they are telling me that I can use tile map in order to get specific tiles I collided with. Okay. No, I don't want beginner, I want basic. Is thing at point. Will this do it? Nope. Okay. Supposedly it was, I am in this layer. I collide with stuff on this layer. But nope, that's not true. They're on the internet telling lies. Okay, let's try turning that off in case I got that wrong again. So this should be like literally just spitting everything out. No. Somehow I can find these tiles. These tiles don't exist. That thing I'm colliding with doesn't exist either. But if I turn it on to 1-1, it's now visible. Or do I have this backwards? Okay, let's make you 6. Let's make you 1. Now you're a rock. Yeah, and it shouldn't be... Player character... I'm not even sure if he has any sort of... Yeah, he doesn't even have collision. That's the thing, he's just literally a sprite node with a camera attached to it. There is no collision on this. So what's going on here? Yeah, because there's nothing being checked. It's just pure collision data. Yeah, like... Whoops, that's not the right one. Hey, here's a big concept we have for our engine, but we cannot do a simple explanation nor show examples of how to use it. Yeah, because I can collide with all this. I still collide with that. Oh, it's... Move this down here, I get nothing whatsoever. Just return anything at some point. The one other thing is, you know, people just make up random names for everything. Let's assume we set collision layer and mask. Well, player collision node is on 1. First bit, mask layer is on... Why would it be like that? Do I need to have it like that? I don't even have a player that's colliding like that. I want to tell when something is... Oh. Yeah, just use collision and move. Don't bother trying to check if something's at a location. Okay. But I don't have anything it's colliding with. I'm just checking to see if something's at location. I'm doing a broadcast of this very specific function, which is the only way I can tell if something's at location without doing move and collide, which is not the thing I want to do. I'm fighting the dang engine at this point. Oh. Okay. This is also why I really don't like investing in systems. They write things so dumb at times. Like, it's free for me, but it's like, I would like to know simple fact. No convoluted system to get to fact. Why don't you write it like a basic platformer? But I'm not writing platformer. Then why are you using our system? So I can have the collision mask. Oh, wait, there's a hit from inside. If true, the... Oh, that's dumb. This might be the... special sauce. Great. Now it's not giving me what it's actually named. Okay, so there's underscores. Okay, this might work. This will be dumb. Very dumb. I've... Huh? Why are you breaking now? Okay, so if I go in here and... Is this how you do it? No. Okay, so I have to properly replicate every single function name, or every single function value as I go through this. Are these all stupidly positional? Create. Wait. Where is this properties yet there's two different... What is this? So what, after I make this, I update it to... That is dumb. What? Oh. Okay. Once more onto the breach. Oh, Jesus Christ, I did get it. That is dumb. So effectively what's going on is I'm creating the array. Then after I create the array, I have to edit a variable on the array to say that it can, you know, hit from inside an object to get my objects. I will repeat. I set up the system to say what it can collide with. And then afterwards, I have to use it as an object in order to say that it can collide from the inside of something, instead of when I'm creating the thing. So that's why I missed it, because I never saw it in the actual parameter stuff. Is Unity better about this? In some ways I want to say yes, because I made entire door systems to check to see if something was, you know, within a distance of it. But it was controlled by a single player character, not the other way around. However, I was checking to see if I collided with a group of other things. On documentation. The thing with Unity is that people have... It's the people documenting workarounds. Unity has a bigger population of that. Godot is still kind of small. I'm sure Unreal would have the same sort of environment of how do we go about, you know, ignoring all the stuff that doesn't work and make this part work. If I ask a question, I'm able to find a little bit of code and rationale for it better from what I remember. But it's been a couple years at this point. More than a couple. Godot is kind of hurting me with its official documentation, lacking any example and any real direction on how it should be used. In my opinion. Maybe others grok this better, but I look at, here's how to make array. Okay, so I have to create this thing in order to use in this other thing to see if stuff has collided, which is very silly to me, but okay. I remember the arrays being used a lot better for Unity. That might have just been me. Godot has been around for a bit. It hasn't had the popularity it's going to have now because of reasons. But, yeah, okay. So we got this working. Let us... Let us begin making things that are terrible. So, I am going to move you... I'm going to call you collisions. Also, why do you need to check to see if something's coming inside? I'm asking for... Or it's coming... If the originating point is coming from inside, I would be more asking... Hey, is there any collision at all? First, instead of excluding an entire other type. But whatever. Okay. So we're going to add a script to this and expose things. We're going to name you Tile Event Move. We're going to add a script to you and just expose stuff, and it's just literally going to be... I think it's expose... Oh, okay, I'm going to Google that. Maybe it's just me also being dumb with this stuff. Because I can be totally dumb and wrong on it, but I think these should be as simple as readable as possible if you want somebody to actually use it. Because if you have to train somebody in your product on it when it's free, people don't tend to like that. Godot script expose variable. Okay, it's export, not expose. And I have no problem saying I'm dumb on this. I generally bash my head against thing until things work. I just want to bash less. As I said, I don't think I'm asking a very tough question of how do I get thing at point? In layer. Can you explain layer better? Really, honestly, my problem was that it's, you know, not the collision box that tells collision, but the area 2D that it's attached to that sets up collision. That seems backwards. But okay. Maybe it's so that you can have the main object change between layers without having to change the collision shape. But either way seems to be... But that way seems to be saner than the other way to me. Anyways. So, export var... Or no. Expose? Let me look again. Okay, it is export var... map... no, I will say this, tile number, we'll just call it that. Export. Is it no longer that in Godot 4? Am I looking at a Godot 3? I'm looking at a Godot 3. 4? Is it at export now? Please, please, just go to the front of the line. There we go. At export var to map name equals insert map name. At export var to map tile equals 0. Okay. This is going to be horrible, terrible, awful. So, we get collision data. How do we see what we've collided with? I'm going to do a little bit of greater than 0. I want to say huzzah. And I'm just going to put this here. What part of this do I actually look at to see? Whoop, I don't want in player character. I really do need to fix that, and I need to make map sprites. Okay, so we get in here. Here comes the rain. Can you hear the rain? So we get in here, we take a look at the results. We get position, shape, RID. What does RID mean? Or no, collider. So can I get collider? If I put it on remote, can I see what I'm colliding with? If I double click this, can I see what I'm colliding with? It looks like it. Okay, first off, let's make you a... Where is it? Branch? Okay, and let's make you 2. So if I run this, and I step on this, and I take a look at the collider ID, or the collider object, it is 2 now. It's off and on. That's very strange. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking a little bit here. So what I want to happen is I want to be able to get something out of this. And I think, like, there can be multiple collisions in here, I'm thinking. You know what? For now, we're going to assume 1, and then we're just going to die horribly when it's really bad. Oh, wait. No, you won't let me select that? Okay, so I'm going to type you out because collider is not exactly an English, not well-used word. So we're going to return result collider, otherwise return nil. Null? Null. So when we get that, we got var stepped on equals that. And for the first part of this step, I'm going to check this. It'll be real magic. If stepped on does not equal null, where's base map at? Is base map in here? You know, we're going to move base map in here. Watch everything break. Okay. So this is map folder name. It's dot format, I think. Name. Stepped on dot. Where were you? Too many things. Well, I can just look over here. To map name. Put you on nice lines. Format can do that. And I guess return, because nothing else matters. And then we just change this to base map. Are you ready for some hackiness? Aw. This is a Godot. Godot Godot 4.0 change scene from code. Swore I figured this out. Ah, that's why. Because to file. Okay. Literally nothing. Okay, don't care. Once more. Okay. Stepped on. Stepped on is an object. Okay, let's step down. Can we... Stepped on as base map. Base map is in there. So did this just not do anything? It feels like it. Interesting. So I'm being lied to, or there's more qualifiers to this because reasons. Yeah, this is still active. I haven't had another scene put on here. Interesting. You know, I am going to... Maybe I messed this up. Let's just hide that for a second. Yeah, stop yelling. I'm doing something. Give me 5 seconds before you decide to go. Oh no, nothing. Objects. Ah, I have failed. There we go. If this works, I'm going to just go get food. Or I get more salty. I'm going to have to, you know, intake salt. Oh, look at that. I don't like the little flicker that's going on, but that can be fixed later. Actually, what... It did clear out the old one, right? Yeah, basement. Yep. I think I'm going to call it a day, but, my plans going forward on this is to add map tiles that they can move the player to after landing on. Well, quote unquote, landing on. So I can set these up and have maps be changed quite easily. I don't like that like single instance of... I'm going to play with the camera for 10 minutes, then I have to do that or else I can't order my food. I'd walk somewhere, but the rain has decided no. No, says the rain. You will not get food. Okay, let's put that on like that. How does this look? Oop, nope, that's not what I want. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. I will say I don't quite hate that. Let's get rid of my problem, and I don't think I can outpace it. With animations, it'll look kind of alright. Okay. Once again, I don't have an ending screen or anything else, but yes, I do not have shows on Twitter. They totally don't exist. Something of Scrib and Dark. Something like that. It's on the dang YouTube. Never ever. Anyways, have a good day, everyone. Or night. Or evening. Or morning. Whatever it is at your time. And probably see you in 2 weeks again, as always.